Oh, hey.
Sharky breath.
He plays video games.
Right, okay, hello. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. As several of you alluded to last time, I think maybe I gave up a little bit too soon on the whole dragon tier thing. 'Cause, look at that. That looks important, doesn't it? I gave up too soon, apparently. I've looked at all the rocks that I could find, and, that wasn't good enough. So, is this, by any chance, a dragon tier? I suppose I should probably just get in there, huh? That's gotta be it. I'm up near the top of the thing where the eyeball was, which I'm guessing is what you're supposed to do, is check out the... Cause doesn't this kind of look like a Sheikah-style eyeball? Kind of a little bit? Maybe a little bit? I'm not really sure. In any case, what's this? Examine, yes, that. Oh. That seems like a good sign, doesn't it? Yeah, that does. And we've recalled it. Automatically, even. A dragon tier, I assume. Huh? Huh. Zelda? That's Zelda, isn't it? That is Zelda. And she's got a Magatama. Okay. And someone is approaching. Is it me?
What?
No.
Oh, dear.
I don't know who that is. Hi, Zelda. Oh, wait. Is that not Rauru?
Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
Sonia. And is that Rauru?
And could we ask what your name is?
Well, why don't you introduce yourself first, dingus?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
Uh-huh.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule?
Why are they alive?
And you're the king?
Did Zelda go back in time?
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
Uh-huh.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
Did Zelda go back to the past? Did Zelda get shunted into the past? Like the ancient past? Is that why Rauru knows her? Wow, that's a heck of a thing, huh? And now it's gone. Okay. Okay, well... Memories. Number 3, where am I? After disappearing into the depths under the castle, Zelda wakes up and meets two strangers who introduce themselves as King Rauru and Queen Sonia. She's left startled by a suspicion that she's heard those names before. I'm kind of surprised that the Queen's name is Sonia, as when I first saw that the history that she showed me, in the beginning of the game, I was assuming that the first of the line of the rulers of Hyrule would be another Zelda, but apparently not. Apparently that naming convention started later. Anyway, okay, great. So she went to the past. She got warped into the past by the energies in the dungeons of the castle, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand. But okay, cool. She's in the past somehow, but she's also a ghost here in a different outfit. Has Zelda gone into another one of those, like I know that she hung out for 100 years suppressing Ganondorf, so it's not new to her to be just like locked in time over an extended period of time, but that didn't happen again, but more so did it? I hope not. I feel like she's been through enough on that front, but okay, all right, cool, great. Good. Imp on the geoglyphs, complete. You don't say. Oh, there she is. Link, you look distracted. What's wrong? Man, that expression. Oh boy, it's unnerving. You know that, Impa? Hi. Hi. Cool. How did you know to catch up with me? Well done. So this is the new memory equivalent, is it? Kind of like the Vista's Vantages? From last... Goodness, you say you had a vision? Saw mysterious figures? And then Princess Zelda? That's a very good thinky face. Behold Impa's thinky face. It's extremely good. The geoglyphs, the literature, the dragon's tears, and now a vision of the lost princess. Also, hey, why are they called dragon's tears? Like, why... Is there actually... Like, okay, there was a dragon up by the islands, right? There was a dragon, and it opened the path down here. Is that the dragon that shed the dragon's tears? And if so, why is it crying Zelda memories? What if all these are all connected? I can't imagine. Let us continue to examine the geoglyphs. They may contain further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. You know, according to the literature, there is something to do with geoglyphs in the Forgotten Temple. The Forgotten Temple lies at the bottom of a canyon in Hebra. I should probably figure out which way that's pronounced. I've been alive long enough. I think we should make our way there soon. Great. That sounds like a fantastic plan, Impa. Was that it popping up on my map? Show me the map. Ah, over there. Okay. And if I recall, oh hey, look, that you can actually see the geoglyph on the map now. That's helpful. That's useful. That's also not the one that I saw from the island, because I'm pretty sure the one I saw from the island was like a turtle-looking thing, and I'm pretty sure that's a Zonai. Particularly now that I just had another view of Rauru just now. Pretty sure that's a Zonai. Anyway, hi Impa, how are you? The literature hints that something related to the geoglyphs can be found within the Forgotten Temple. The temple is at the bottom of a canyon in Hebra. I'm going to pronounce it Hebra from now on. I just decided. I suggest you steel yourself and then go and seek it out. Okay, well then perhaps I'll do just that. Great, thank you Impa. Sorry about getting the wrong idea about where the dragon tear was earlier. I don't know. I figured if it wasn't by a rock, then it couldn't be anywhere. Because apparently I lack the capacity to explore properly. I don't know what to tell you. We may be doomed with everything in my hands. But in any case, I am going to go... Where am I going to go? I want to go there. That's where I want to go. Which direction is that? That's northwest. Okay. Well, I would like to get a horse and go that way. So I'm going to go get a horse and go that way. Give me a second to get a horse and go that way. Hey, Kato, I noticed that you still haven't managed to, walk 15... Well, it's not exactly 15 feet. You haven't managed to walk over there and talk to Impa yet, huh? Good job. What are you doing? Exactly. It seems we've finished investigating the geoglyph here. However, there are still many places left to investigate across the kingdom. I wonder where we should go next. Should we venture to the Forgotten Temple at the bottom of the gorge in Hebra? Or perhaps we should visit the geoglyphs in another region. Well, I don't think it's really up to you. I'm pretty sure Impa wants to go to the one in the temple, so I'm thinking you'll probably do that. Although I guess it's probably determined by wherever I go next, isn't it? Now that I think about it, it's probably entirely up to me. Too much pressure, I tell you what. Weapon, beast, weapon, beast. Yeah, I don't really need to talk to them again. What am I doing in here? I'm getting a horse, that's what I'm doing. All right. Hello there. I really shouldn't have gone inside. It makes you walk very slowly across the room. There we go. Hi. Do you want to register a horse or take one out for a ride? How about take a horse? Let's see. Who should we take out? I'm going to give Beef Tower a little bit of a break. If we want, well, maybe we should take out Ganon Horse and hook him up to a cart of some sort and see how that works out for me. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, we'll take out Ganon Horse. The biggest, the most giant of horses. I do wish that he was Ganondorf. I've mentioned... If they would let me change my horse's names, I would do it in a heartbeat. Thanks for waiting. If you'd like, you can also equip your horse with, scratch that. We don't actually have any other saddles or bridles big enough for a horse that size. But if you ask me, there's no need to make changes anyway. Your horse looks great without them. Ever since Hyrule Castle's it's just Prince talking. Hi, Ganondorf. Man, this is a giant horse. Apparently you can't pull carts, which was the entire purpose I brought you out for, but hi. Man, how did I even climb up there? I feel like I can't even, like, reach properly. But, you know, we'd sort of warp into the saddle, and I guess it's okay. All right, listen. Let's go for a run, all right? I guess I don't need a cart for this particular journey. Who's that? Hey, let's find out who this is. Whoops, I didn't mean to jump off. Sorry about that, Ganondorf. It really stands out. It's Android 17? Hey, no, it's Glendo. Hey, busy day? At least with all the tall trees around here, you don't have to worry about getting lost. What do you mean? You mean as using me as landscape? I mean, landmarks, that's the word, landmarks. Use them as landmarks, and then you don't get lost because trees definitely all look different from each other, probably. Hi. Look at that structure. Gotta be one of the Skyview towers, right? That's where I'm going. It's big, that thing. I bet it'd be easy to spot from a distance. A fine observation. I bet it would be easy to spot from a distance, considering that I'm spotting it from a distance right now. You were saying? Maybe I'll use it as a landmark when I'm traveling. Always helps to have a landmark. That way, if you get mixed up, you can turn yourself the right way around. Thank you for the advice, Glendo. I have a map, though, so, like, I probably don't need to rely on that sort of thing, but fair enough. What was that? Something just bamf into existence, or did Ganondorf just, like, ride over a bug and it poofed from existence? That's probably more likely, isn't it? Yeah, probably. A gorge. I have questions about the gorge, but for now, let's stay on task. We're heading to the tower. Hello, Fox. I have no business with you. I forgot that Ganondorf doesn't really want to go fast. I guess that sort of makes sense. It wouldn't seem to be in character for him to... Is that Hestu? Hestu, what the heck are you doing over here? I mean, it's good to see you. I've been meaning to visit you for a while anyway, but... That is Hestu. I don't know anybody else who says Shalaka. Huh. It seems like he's afraid of something, which means he probably, you know, got something stolen from him yet again. And I guess that's fine. We'll help him out. Given that, you know, for many people, the last game didn't even exist, you gotta rebuild your rapport with Hestu. That makes sense. Okay, high tree. Yeah. Just a second. Let me get my $41 that I got for shooting a rabbit, and then we can deal with this situation. Hi, how are you? Would you care for axe? Because I have axe for you. I suppose this could have been a good opportunity to ask you a question. Sorry, my mind wasn't in it. That poor lizard skating down the hill on a rolling log. Oh no, Hestu, hang on. Okay, I got this. We'll just put it over here. There we go. That oughta hold it, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. Why is it raining? It's not even cloudy, particularly. Well, whatever. That's not my problem, I guess. Hello, Hestu. Is it raining because you're sad? That seems possible. How are you? Those trees... Man, I don't know if I can do that.
Those trees over there. So scary. Shalaka.
Oh, man. Hestu's voice. It's been a while. Hestu's concerns. He's afraid about the trees. Can I urge you to elaborate? Nope. They're scary. Okay. There's probably just some more, yeah. How can one tell at a distance? It's because it's moving, isn't it? That's why you can tell that it's, oh, Evermean. That's what they're called, Evermean. You can, in fact, identify them with the camera. That's good to know, too. Well, hey, why don't we just, there we go. Save it to the album. Added to Hyrule Compendium. It's an Evermean. It's probably easier to tell what's going on when it's in the process of attacking you, huh? Alright, well, let's get its attention. There we go. And now let's get a photo of it. While it's, like, advancing upon me. There we go. Yeah, replace the picture. You can see that the roots are, like, moving and a-grooving. Therefore, you can tell. It's an Evermean. There we go, and it died. At least I still haven't been attacked by one of those guys. Well, 2 lizards. And the trunk just entirely vanished.
Shalakala.
Yeah.
The scary things are gone.
Great. Happy to help, Hestu. Even if I have to use my friggin' head voice.
You see me?
Nope, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Hestu. Your voice is getting scaled down a notch. My head voice just ain't there today. You see me?
You see me?
My name is Hestu. I'm the musician of Korok Forest, up northeast. I'm known for my maracas and my dancing. And we've met before, Hestu, but, you know, fair enough.
Thanks for your help, Shashaka.
To show my appreciation, I'll do a little dance for you and make your pouch bigger. But my maracas aren't working anymore. Did all the poop fall out of them? The Korok seeds inside are all gone. That's what I said.
How am I supposed to dance now, Shoko? The children of the forest must have taken them again.
If I had even one Korok seed, I could sing and dance and use my powers to help you. I actually forgot that you loaded a lot of the seeds into your maracas. Are they bigger on the inside than the outside? Is that how this works? I'm not really sure. Great. Well, in any case, where did those... Oh, it teleported me across the room. So those lizards are, in fact, very much gone. Unless that's them right there? That is them right there. They are still hanging out by the log. It was me that teleported away, not the... Ganondorf, you okay? Watch out for the log. Okay, he's not okay. Ganondorf, come here, come here. Come here, buddy. You okay? Did you get hit by an Evermean? Was it mean to you? It was. Okay, hang on. Hang on, buddy. Let me help you out, okay? I got just the thing. I got just the thing, and hopefully it won't roll down the hill. There we go. Wow, you were ready for that. Great. Well, happy to help. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I got to talk to this big weird tree guy, okay? All right, Hestu. I got just the thing for you.
Korok seeds make a really great sound when you put them in maracas, but the seeds spilled all over the place when I broke my maracas.
Why did you break... How did you break your maracas?
And then I think the children of the forest took the seeds while I was all in a panic.
Those... I mean, they are notorious pranksters. Also, is this... Genuinely, did you just change the weather by being sad again? Or is... I mean, I guess we did have forecast rain. It's just... dramatically appropriate.
Hang on. Do you have a Korok seed?
I do.
You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children.
Yeah, approximately 32 of them, in fact.
If you give me a Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger.
Yeah, please do that.
Shalaka! So which stash do you want more slots in?
Definitely weapon stash. 1000% weapon stash.
Okay, I'll just need one Korok seed. Deal?
Yeah, do it.
Let the expansion begin.
And look at him go. Oh, he's got a new dance. What? He's got backup dancers now. And they're the same people who steal his seeds all the time. But I guess... Da-na-na-na-na! I genuinely forgot Hestu did that. Thank you, Hestu. Great.
Expand, band, weapon stash, Shikala. So, are you happy with it? If you bring me more Korok seeds, I'll expand your inventory again.
I can do that. I can absolutely do that, Hestu. I have so many seeds. So many seeds.
I'm in the middle of traveling. I'm thinking about heading east next. There's so many monsters these days that traveling is dangerous. What I'd like is to find somewhere I can relax. I like lively places, so maybe I'll go somewhere where lots of people hang out.
But you're invisible and huge. How's that going to work out? Won't they just, bump into you all the time? Well, I'm sure it's fine.
Wait a sec. You still have Korok seeds on you. I can smell them. I'll be here a little longer. Want me to make your pouch even bigger?
Yes. Let's have one of each first off.
Okay,
one Korok seed, done.
Let the expansion begin.
Green dance. Well, we gotta see... Chaka-chaka-cha. Chaka-chaka-cha. Indeed. Da-na-na-na-na, I assume. There it is. Thank you, Hestu. Great. Bow stash. Done. Shikala.
Oh, look at the time. I gotta get a move on. I'll be heading east soon. Hope I can find a place where I can relax. I still don't have enough Korok seeds, so get out there and find more for me, okay?
Please don't. Please don't.
Alrighty. Next time we meet, let's dance together.
Don't vanish. Don't vanish. Hestu! Hestu! He went east. He wants to go east, someplace where there's a bunch of people. There's a chance he could be at Lookout Landing? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Well, that's disappointing, but I guess understandable. I had so many seeds for him. How is it that he would smell them on me, and he could smell that I had 32 of them, and he took 2 of them and was like, okay, I gotta go. What are you so busy? Why are you in such a hurry, huh? Huh? I guess they just don't want me to get too many upgrades right off the bat, and fair enough, I guess. Is this a cave? This is a cave, isn't it? It sure is. Linder's Brow Cave. I wonder who Linder is and why their brow looks like this, because honestly, you should probably get your pores checked out. This seems unhealthy. I guess I'll go in. This is not the same as, you know, getting the map, which is what I said I was going to do, but that's fine. It's fine. I say it's fine, so it's fine. We'll get ourselves a bubble frog and, you know, a couple mushrooms and whatever else happens to be in this hole, and then we'll leave, and then it'll be fine. It's going to be great. Okay. Nothing seems to be living in the water here, curiously enough. I feel like most caves I've been to have had something in the water. Well, okay, we have one frog. Oh, there we go, glowing cavefish. Nice. How did I not see that earlier? Do they actually, like, blend in at a distance? I don't think I've noticed that before. Kind of neat if so. Alright. Oh, this is enough of a vertical where I don't get my stamina back, huh? There we go. That's what I was looking for. I just didn't want to drown, you know? That's all I was really concerned about here. Can I interest you in becoming a part of my inventory? Thank you. Much appreciated. Now then, does anybody live in this cave, or... Well, anybody who wants to kill me, to be specific. Does anybody who wants to kill me live in this cave? There's a shrine down here. Well, I was not expecting that. I guess I'm not going to complain, though. This one. There we go. Oops, I accidentally activated those seeds. I suppose that is how bright blooms work. Blunt impact does cause them to take root permanently. Should have thought about that, but I didn't. Oh well. Well, I guess I should probably go to that shrine since I'm down here. Is this a... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can I even... Okay, okay. Is there anything I can do about this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Can they climb up walls, do you think? Do you think that... Okay, they can come pretty close, but if I get on that ledge, will they be able to get up here? Do you think? It looks like possibly no. It looks like possibly no? Which is great news as far as I'm concerned. Okay, okay. I've only found one effective approach to wait. Yeah. What is this? What is this? What is it? Tell me what that is. It doesn't know what that is. Oh, I didn't mean to jump into the... Oh, no. 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 Okay, okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. You get back your corrupted health if you just get out of their puddle? That's interesting and weird. But what is it? Does it not register as a creature? It's right there! It's clearly right there! Okay, okay. Apparently I can't put it in my compendium. For whatever reason. I'm not gonna worry about it at the moment. I need to get a bow. I need a bow. Any bow will do. I'm just going to be blowing you up. That's all that I care about doing, is blowing you the heck up right now. Okay, I blew myself up too. And I died! Turns out, a little bit too close to the explosion. Got it. Understood. Sorry. Continue from where? I didn't save. Okay, I'm here. That's not so bad, right? Okay, so I don't have a bow equipped. We get a bow out. And then we... Okay, it did... I was going to say it used the bomb flower, or it didn't... It saved that I used the bomb flower, but in fact what it probably did was that I didn't get credit. It took away my credit for getting this bomb flower, didn't it? Because of course it did. Because I hadn't gotten it yet when it auto-saved. That would be my assumption. Which means I'm probably down 2 glowing cavefish, and I kind of am okay with that. Alright. So what are we going to do about that situation? I can't bomb it from that close. Not safely. Is there any other approach I can take to these things? I mean, naturally I could, you know, try and just actually kill it in one-on-one combat, but I feel like my chances are not great. Do I have any really good weapons? I guess the one I'm carrying is the best I've got. Okay, okay. Listen, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I don't know how well this is going to go. Let's see. First off, I don't need my... wrong menu. That's what's going on here. Or no, it's not, is it? I was just over too far. Okay, okay. Okay, so we got shields, but I can't block against this. I already know that. So let's get the barbarian armor equipped for extra attack power, because honestly, I'm only going to have one shot at this, right? And then we just need to do as much damage in as short a period of time as I can In which case, maybe... Is a Hinox hammer a one-hander? No, that's a two-hander. But this one's a one-hander. Right? Right. So that's probably the most damage per second that I can deal, is this thing right here. Okay. Okay, is there anything else I should do to prepare here? Do I have any more armor-based things? No, plus this isn't really going to help with that, is it? Don't I have something that's specifically good for resisting these sort of things? Okay, glowing is not the thing. Restores hearts damaged by gloom, so it doesn't protect me from them, but I can eat this if in a pinch if it's, you know, murdering me. Plus I can climb up the wall to get away from it. I've already proven that. Okay, I'm saving again. Because I'm paranoid, and now we're going to try and do this. I'm probably not tough enough to do this. I'm probably jumping the gun substantially, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try, dang it. Wait, where is it? There it is. There it is. Now, murder, 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 murder. Okay, I don't do nearly enough damage for this. I don't do nearly enough damage for this. Okay, we can just run away. We can just run away. We can just run away. Ah, he got me. Lego, 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 Lego. Go, go, go. Go up, 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 up. Okay, okay. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Whew. Okay. I did not get my hearts back by just stepping out of range this time. What if I exit combat? Does that help? Do I get them back? Yes, by just keeping my distance, they do come back. But I don't heal up, I just get back the capacity to be that healthy again. Okay. Man, it laughs at you. It's really unpleasant, you know that? Yeah, hi. You noticed, did you? Man, that's disappointing. Is there anything I can do here? Is there anything I can use? My ruby sword's just about dead, so I can't do ranged projectiles in that sense. But wait a second. I do have the capacity to... I can take out a better bow, and I can use projectiles enhanced with... I don't know, like teeth and whatnot, right? Let's try Bokoblin Fangs. Let's see how much damage I can do with a good bow with a Bokoblin Fang, right? I just need to... I missed. I missed. That's embarrassing. There we go. Okay, okay, so I've got your attention. But I didn't do that much damage, disappointingly enough. Okay, you can shoot them in the eye, but they have tons of hit points, as it turns out. It seems that the bomb flower arrows were just doing a massive amount of damage to them, and that's the only reason I was doing so well last time, huh? Okay, okay, alright. Let me just... I know this killed me once, but let's try it if we aim at the back edge of them. That actually seems to work really well. That seems to work really well. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Just keep firing. Just keep firing. Eventually it has to die, right? Eventually it has to die. Keep firing. Any more left? One. Yep, there's more left. Keep firing until it dies. Did I get you? Phantom cannon. Phantom cannon. Phantom cannon. Phantom cannon. That's a problem. Hi. That's a problem. What do I do about that? Hang on. Let me just eat a couple of these. Phantom cannon. Okay, okay. Are you... Oh, hi! Okay, he's definitely dealing damage to my... he's got a bows, he's got weapons, he just... No, thank you! Okay, flurry rush him. But I'm taking damage to my capacity to be alive. Going over here for a second. No, he's in front of me. Alright. What are we gonna do? Hang on. Let's try this out. Worked on the other version of him. He's still coming. Okay. What if I just shoot you in the... Okay, he's teleporting. But he's still got that puddle around him. As long as he's got that puddle around him, I need to not stand near him. Shooting him in the face seems to work nicely. But he's not convinced. Okay. Hi. You gonna swing? You gonna? Okay, I hit the wrong button. I wanted the jump button. I didn't hit the jump button. Nah! Okay. That's my life essence we're dealing with here. I do need that. My shield badly damaged. That's great. Hang on. I've got a little bit of this. Let's have a little bit of this. Okay, it only healed me up so much. That's also good to know. Didn't I have any more mushrooms? Did I eat all the mushrooms? Okay, one of these then. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Hi. No, thank you. No! Okay, why did I not have my weapon out? Because I had my bow out. Yeah, all right. Okay, listen. I think maybe I'm not supposed to be able to handle this kind of a problem just yet, huh? I feel like maybe I may have overstepped my limitations just a wee bit. A little, you know, a little. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to run over there. I'm going to activate that shrine. And I'm going to ignore the hands because I can climb up that wall over there. I can climb up the wall. I can just climb up the wall. He didn't even spawn. He did spawn, but he didn't come up here. He didn't see me, so it means we can go into Taki Ihaban without any problem. Okay. Wow, great. Hey, so it turns out that if you very persistently explode the screaming hands, the screaming gloom hands, they turn into Ganon and kill you. So, good to know. I feel like eventually I'm going to need some equipment that makes me better at fighting gloom-drenched things. I don't know how it works. For right now, high five. I'm sure glad he can't easily crawl up cliffs. I would be in so much trouble. I forgot to skip the cutscene. What is this? Why am I in an extra planar space? Rauru's Blessing. Taki Ihaban Shrine. Rauru's Blessing? Guess that's thoughtful of him. Why is this in like an extra planar space that floats in the middle of the void? It's a little bit disconcerting. Looks neat, though. Kind of live streamy, you know? A little bit. Also, this is definitely a Zen garden that I'm just messing up by walking through it, so maybe I should stay on the stones. Hut. There we go. A little too late, but what are you gonna do, you know? Alright, Rauru's Blessing, what you got for me? Large Zonite charge. Sure, great, thank you. Eventually I'll figure out the best usage for those things. It's tricky, right? Because they're a multi-use, resource, much like many of the other things I've been dealing with. So, like, you could use them to charge up your thing I've got on my belt, or you could put them in a gacha and see if you get some really nice things. I don't know. Maybe I should be doing that. I don't know. High five. Let's see if they have something different to say. This is a different sort of shrine. Plus, now I know that's Sonia right there. Visitor to this shrine of light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. Yeah, great job you're doing. He's right outside. You have done well to reach this place. I guess I died twice. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. This is the same scene as usual, isn't it? That's fine. It's nice to watch it every once in a while, right? Plus, it is nice that the blessings of light are a little bit more consensual than the orbs back in the old shrines were, given that this one I at least have to grasp at it before it goes into my arm and cleanses my evil. Whereas they used to just, like the Sheikah sages would just zap it directly into your heart, which seems intrusive in a way, doesn't it? Anyway, light of blessing, thank you. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Anytime. I welcome it. Bar's closed. Great, thanks. I'm glad the pillars and such don't fall down at the end. It would be a little bit tragic, wouldn't it? Horse steps. You can do horse steps. When totally motionless, press and hold ZL. You can do horse steps. That's still a thing. Okay, that's very good to know. Okay, before I get entirely out of this cave, I'm going to go ahead and mark on my map, if I can, that right about here I guess I can't. It's on the surface. It is on the surface. But regardless, right here, there is death. There's definitely death. I'm gonna get out of here, okay? I'm gonna leave. I don't have any further business with the, Wait, can I not leave? Can I not leave? I can't leave. Maybe if I go over here. Probably if I go over here. Also, what's this? Is this anything? Or is this where that mineral vein was? I think it is. Well, great. Let's get out of here. It stinks down here. Long way up, though, huh? Apparently, yes. And I'm out. Where am I? Gotcha. Alright. A little ways away, but that's alright. Looks like I have a decent... Hey, look, a green horse. Didn't I once have a green horse? I feel like at one point I tried to tame a green horse. Did I not succeed? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So what if I were to just... drop out of the sky? Onto your back. There we go. Soothe him. There you go. That's a fine horse. Look at that fine horse. How you doing? He's green. That's a really weird color. I guess sort of a greeny blue? He's sort of a greeny blue. There we go. How you doing? He's doing fine. Now, admittedly, I did drop onto the back of this horse partially as an experiment to see if I could, and partially because I might be able to hitch him up to a cart, which, apparently Ganondorf is just, you know, too bulky for such business. What was that? A shadow just flitted by on the ground, and I have no idea what it was. Here we go. Soothe that horse, why don't you? Soothe him. I'm just going to take you by the stable real quick, and wow, look at all those... Look at all those spurs you got there, buddy. You're a fairly impressive horse there you wear. There we are. I don't know how your speed compares to some of the other horses I've got, but you seem to do all right for yourself. I'm a little bit worried about fighting Keith on your back with a two-handed weapon when I just have gotten to know you and we barely have any rapport, but... And you like to go that way, huh? I guess you were probably trying to follow the path. You were trying to be helpful. I understand. I appreciate it. Just not going that way right now. We're going to the stable. Wait, do you actually have horseshoes already? Surely not, right? That would be weird if you did. Hello, Mr. Stable. I have a horse. Yeah, he don't have no shoes. Man, he's not fond of me though, is he? I appreciate that the horses genuinely have facial expressions in this game, and they have opinions about what you're doing, and would prefer it if you would stop it. Looks like you got yourself a steed. Do you want to register it? Yeah, sure. Understood. Your horse will be in good hands. Look at that horse. Pull. Wait a second. Pull? It's got a new stat called pull. You sure you want to register it? 4 strength, 4 stamina, 3 speed, 2 pull. Wild temperament, of course. Sure. Normally, when you register a horse, we charge 20 rupees, but we got a special promotion going on right now, so you can register your first horse for free. Since you're registering a new horse, we'll add 1 point to your pony points. Great. Thanks. Appreciate it. Well then, I'll move on to the registration process. First, please enter a name for your horse. Oh no, right, you have to name your horse. I wish I could look at my horse while I'm naming my horse. He's like bluish green and has a bad attitude. I'm gonna name him Oscar. No. I'm gonna name him Horsker. Is that anything? It is now! Horsker it is. Horskar? You know what? Wait! Horscarl! Horscarl! This is making less sense as I go along. Are you sure you want to name this horse Horsecarl? Yes. I am, in fact, sure I want to name him Horsecarl. Name registered. You want to take it on? Take it with you or board? I will take horse. All right, we'll take Ganon horse into our care. I appreciate that. I was going to ask you to do that. I sort of left him just like stranded out in the middle of nowhere, and I feel a little bad. Now, how can I go about fitting horse Carl with a... That concludes the registration process. Since you're here, would you like to equip your... Yeah, that one. Towing harness. Attach a harness. Understood. Give me just a moment. Horse Carl is not going to like me. Harness attached. Now, if you attach a harness to a stable wagon, you can transport bulky materials. A stable wagon. A stable wagon. Like a wagon that is stable or a wagon that comes from the stable. Please ask whenever you feel like changing your horse's gear. Well, that's all I can do for you. Thanks for using the stable, pal. If a horse gets spooked or doesn't like where it's at, it might shut down or refuse to move at all. That's good to know. If that happens, you can target while mounted and then force this horse to... Yeah, you're also reminding me of horse steps, huh? Just be sure you don't put your horse in a dangerous situation. Ever since Hyrule Castle started... Okay, you're just going to talk about that again. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, Horse Carl. I've named you so because you're going to tend to my stuff on occasion, okay? Okay? Would you care for an apple? Would that increase your mood at all? Or perhaps a carrot? Wait, how many carrots do I have? Do I even have any carrots left? I thought I had 1 carrot. Apparently I no longer do. Well, have some apples. There you go. There you go. Is that anything? Yeah. Yeah, eat up. Yeah. Delicious. Okay, great. Okay, great. Well, now we have a thing sort of stapled to your back. It feels a little bit silly when we don't have it attached to anything, but, you know, in the future, technically speaking, we might be able to attach something to you, which would be cool, right? Yeah. But for now, we just have a log. And that's fine, I suppose. I don't know what kind of materials I would need to load into a cart and carry around, but, you know, at least now we have the option, right? Right. Seems like it's worth getting used to that. Was it always the case that you had a bridle like this, and whenever you would spur them, you would actually slap the bridle, the reins down like that? It makes sense that you do, but I don't think I ever noticed it before somehow. It's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the keys. They're no problem. Don't worry about the rainstorm. You and I, we got each other, and we're gonna be just fine. Provided I don't ride you into danger, but I'll do my best not to do that, okay? I'm getting better about that sort of thing. Oh, hey, real quick. I wanted to check something out real quick. So just hang on for a second, all right? What is that? What was that? What was that thump? Was that rock falling from the sky, or... I feel like they dropped to the earth really gently, though. Anyway, this right here. Okay. You can't tell by just looking at it. Stone! I see. It was pointed out to me recently that there is a difference in this game between rock and stone, and apparently this is stone. And the sort of things I've been putting on the ends of my sticks and making, you know, like hammers, that's a rock. But this is a stone. So stones make axe heads, and rocks make hammers. And now I know. I guess it has to do with just the shape it is, apparently. Makes as much sense as anything else, honestly. Wait, do I want to go this way? Do we want to ride into the giant hole in the rock? Wait, no, that's the cave I was just in, isn't it? The one that has Ganon in it. Yes, okay. Maybe let's not go that way. I'm sorry, Carl. Let's go this way. This way. I was originally going to name you something like Ghostly, but I wasn't coming up with anything. You know, because you're a little bit ectoplasmic with your kind of bluey-green, queasy-looking color. I'm sorry, that's really an unpleasant way to describe someone's natural coloration. It's kind of insulting. Sorry about that. I'm not great at talking to horses, despite having a weird amount of experience in doing it. But, instead, I was going to name you after Oscar the Grouch, right? And then... Whoop. Why did that happen? Was that thrown at me, or was that a coincidence? Hold up, Oscar. Sorry, your name isn't Oscar, your name is Carl. Your name is Horse Carl, specifically. Let me just see where that came from. Did that genuinely fall from the sky? It did. And it just happened to nearly clobber us as it was doing so? That's a heck of a thing. All right, hang on, Carl. Sorry. I gotta check this out. It rolled. It rolled after it hit the ground. That's dangerous. It also means I won't be able to ride it up as far. So this might actually not get me anywhere. I'll at least have a look, though. It doesn't appear to have come from anywhere, huh? Yeah, we're just going back down again. We're just going back down again. All right. But where did it come from? That big Kirby-looking thing up there? Maybe. I am curious about that. I kind of would like to ride up there, but... Did that just kill... It killed a couple of keys as it went down. That's amazing. Nice. Thank you for that, Giant Rock. I appreciate you. Hang on. Let me just... There we go. Hi. How are you? Dead. That's how you are. Just the way I like it. Now then. Carl, if you wouldn't mind. Let's head over to that tower. I really could use a map. Particularly for... spacing out things like that giant Kirby thing in this. What is going on over there? What is that? What is that? What direction is that? Northwest? There's a giant storm to the northwest? Is that by where the Rito are? It's not the sort of thing I would expect, given that they've had extreme cold, mostly, but... I guess there was blizzard-style snow as well, right? Huh. Well, I don't know exactly what's going on over there, but it seems like a problem. And here we are. I probably would have had a... You okay, Carl? Come here. There you are. That's a good Carl. Now then, you just hop on. I wish I could comfort you when I was not on your back, but I can't. It's not a thing I can do. I probably should have just headed for the tower while I was up in the sky, huh? Oh, there comes another rock. Huh. Okay. Well, in any case, I gotta get up there. Which I guess means I'm doing a little swimming, huh? Hope I have enough stamina to make it. There we go. It's a bit of a steep climb, isn't it? Well, I should have some stamina food in my pack, if nothing else. So let's just see if we can make this here. Do I have my climbing gear on? I think I do, yeah. We should be good on that front. I wish I had the rest of my climbing gear, but apparently some rando thief just made off with all my stuff while I was apparently exploring with Zelda, or possibly while I was unconscious. I still have no idea how long I was out. Linder's Brow Skyview Tower. Here we are. Is there anybody here, or are these things entirely unmanned? Huh. Well, apparently I can just let myself in. And shoot myself into the sky, I assume, right? Let's do it. Perfect. Got the teleport. Why did they build it on a rock in the middle of a lake, though? Like, that's so inconvenient. Why would you do that? I have no idea. In any case, let's get in there. I appreciate that I'm not surprised by it this second time around. It still happens the same way, but I'm just used to it already. Didn't even scream on the way up. Such composure. Also an incredible resistance for G-force, this guy. Man. It is a pretty neat, if ridiculously inefficient, idea for how to make a map. Also, that was absolutely a chasm down there. I saw that. Yeah. There we go. Hyrule Ridge and Tabantha Frontier. But, oh, and hey, there's that chasm right in front of me. But the Rito village is apparently not here? Or is that... I thought it was to the west. But maybe I'm just too far south? I don't know. I know that, Impa was suggesting that we go north to where the thing is pinging right now, but, well, there's a lot of zone right in front of me, so I might poke around a little bit longer, I think. You know how I am. All right, got the map. Sky map updated. Oh, so yeah, that's perfect. That's, okay. I guess I knew that it gives you a sky map, but it doesn't give you a depths map, does it? You gotta go down below the earth and activate those bulbs in order to get anything below the earth, huh? In the depths. Is there anything I'm aiming for here, or... There's a rock there. There's the spirally thing. Can I head for the spirally thing? Is it a good idea to head for the spirally thing? I could glide, I guess. I feel like I may be getting myself in a little bit over my head if I head for the spirally thing, but I'm also really curious, so... Of course, I left Carl just friggin' wherever, which is really not very thoughtful of me, but again, I get distracted so easily. Friggin' crumbling feral Missoula over here. What is the deal? What did this used to be before it looked like this? Are those aracudas or are those just birds? They're just birds. We just have birds up here. Okay. Okay. I didn't make a discovery when I walked in here. Well, that may be because I didn't go up there. What is going on there? There's green goo at the bottom. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Is there anything further down that might explain what the heck I'm standing on right now? Or did I really need to go straight to the top? And if so, how do I go about doing that? Is there like a rock I can recall to... I can't recall this whole dang thing, can I? No, of course not. That would be asking a little bit too much, eh? There doesn't seem to be anything notable going on the rings around the center. So I guess maybe we should head to the center and see if that's anything? I keep expecting there to be some sort of, like, hidden chest or something stashed around the corners of this, which is why I'm taking my time going down, but so far it seems overall nondescript for a giant curling ruin in the sky, which isn't particularly nondescript at all, but you know what I mean. By the standards of this world, it's a little bit generic. Except that it's not generic at all. It just doesn't have anything for me to interact with, necessarily. Which is fine. That's reasonable. I just want answers is all, and I may not get them. Let's head for that thing. See if there's anything on top of it. Doesn't look like it, just like a couple shrubs. Okay. Sure, I guess. Alright, let's head over to that thing then. Seeing as I got no answers here. It all seems relatively featureless, doesn't it? Just got a couple of shrubs and that's about it. There was a bug, but I spooked it. As one does. Huh. This is almost a route that you could use to climb up, if you had more stamina than I do. Is there something inside it? Huh. Well, this is where it unites with the curving paths to go around it. But I have to suspect that the main thing that's going on up here is that central bit. But how does one get there? I guess if I had gone directly for it after launching myself out of the tower, maybe I could have made it up there? Is it worth trying to do that specifically? It'd be relatively trivial to try it. Perhaps I will try that, if I don't find anything here on the bottom. And it's really not seeming like I'm going to, so... perhaps that's the next step. Though we do have a fairly substantial stairwell down, if you can call these stairs. It's a rather generous usage of the term stairs, but... it keeps going down for a really long time. What is this? What did it used to be? Did it just sort of fall apart like a slinky and part of it's dangling in the air and part of it's down below? I kind of get the impression that might be the case. Because that's something right there. That's more something than anything I found on the way down. That's a gotcha right there. Also, my stamina's running out. I should probably land, huh? There are ducks up here. Why are there ducks up here? There's a construct and a ferry? Okay, I want the ferry. I've been dying so often, you have no idea. I desperately need your help. Please don't fly away too far. Come on, help me out here. Yeah, ferry. This ferry will fly from your pouch and heal you the moment you lose your last heart. It's easily mistaken for a firefly at first, but it glows in the daylight as well as night. It sure does. Sundelion. Hi! Greetings, indeed. How are you? Welcome. This is the site of a ceremony to test your courage. Courage is demonstrated by diving headlong through the sky. No challengers have visited this island in a long time. I am glad you have come. You are welcome to show your courage. Do you want to start the dive ceremony right away? Not yet. That is unfortunate. I will wait here until you are ready. Sorry. Must be very disappointing waiting untold ages and finally someone shows up and they're like, no, I don't want to do the thing that you're here for. I didn't come here for that purpose. I'm just exploring. I'm here to break your stuff and see if you have money in it. Probably not, since I don't think that the sewer constructs ever have anything that has money, since they don't probably use rupees in, Zonai culture. Perfectly reasonable. I think they've been around a lot longer than us, Hylians. Hey, look, another fairy. Hey, look, another fairy. I wonder what they're doing just hanging out here. Not that I'm complaining. It's very convenient. I wonder if I should be stripping them from their normal hangout here. Sky shrooms. The ceremony begins here. Yep, I know. Thank you. But what do you got here? Sunderlions. Great, great. Let's see. What do I have for materials I can shove into this thing? I got a few of the... Oh, there we go. We got a bunch of these Zonai charges. Let me just drop in one of these standard Zonai charges and see what we got. Nice. That is a balloon, isn't it? A Zonai device that rises when filled with hot air. The hotter the air, the quicker it rises. That is convenient. Hey, give me a couple more of whatever you got in here, huh? Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, great. Put those in. What do you think about 3, huh? Ah, look at that bounty. Okay, we got balloons, time bombs, portable pots, fan. Okay, great. That's good. That's fine. All right. I feel satisfied having tried that out. I guess let's try the... Hold on. What's this over here? Is this anything? Is this nothing? Is it what used to be a building and now it's not a building because everything fell apart into the sky? By any chance? Very well might be just that. Stam bulb. Nice. Yep, I don't see anything else going on here. I guess I can check on the other side of this wall, though. As long as it's not a sheer cliff or anything, and it's not. Great. Well, good. Let's go make the day of that construct over there, huh? I want to try the trial anyway. Although I may not have the stamina to do it particularly justice. But I'm kind of hoping that they shoot me up to the thing up there, but maybe they're just going to ask me to jump off the side. That may be it. You are welcome to show your courage. Do you want to start the dive ceremony right away? Yes. Could it be that you do not know of the dive ceremony? Yes. My apologies. Allow me to explain. The dive ceremony is a trial that tests your courage. It is a rite by which Zonai youth come of age. The starting position is the sky island far above here. The challenger leaps from there. They must pass through all the rings in a set amount of time. I wish you luck in formally overcoming the trial. Those who succeed receive a special outfit to mark adulthood. Go on, show me your courage. Yeah! Understood. Safety protocols require a practice run of the course first. This practice run has no time limit. Simply focus on going through all of the rings. I will guide you to the starting point, confirm your authorization at the terminal, and then begin. I was hoping you would just warp me up there. Perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. Hey, and here we are. How did he do that? Like, genuinely, how did he do that? I mean, I know we have teleportation technology, so maybe that has something to do with it. But did the Zonai have teleportation technology? This must be where I jumped from, huh? Okay. Well, it seems first I gotta use the console, so, let me do just that. Examine. High five. Pow. Okay. Now I just walk through the ring and jump off a cliff, and that's the trial then? And hopefully I don't black out from G-Force? I don't seem to. Ever. Which is convenient, but I'm not sure why. Exactly, I'm immune to G-Force. Courage Island! Hyrule Ridge Sky. Okay. That does seem right in line with what Link is normally known for, so I guess let's Jump! Okay, aim for the rings. For now, I'm just going to take it easy and not do any diving. But I'm guessing if you want to do it within a time limit, you're going to have to do some diving as well, right? Which is the R button? This one? This one. Oh! Glide. Don't miss that ring. And then, there we go. And then over here, and in. Great. Got them all, I think. And for that, I receive a large green thing? A shrine. I have spawned a shrine into existence. You can do that? I guess it makes sense. They were hidden for a very long time, after all. They're just made out of ectoplasm. From the other dimension that you can see from when you're inside there, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm speculating. I have no knowledge. Zero knowledge. Well, there's a shrine here now. Great. Hi, how are you? You did well for a practice run. It was quite the dive. I eagerly anticipate your performance in the full ceremony. Now then, let us commence with the dive ceremony. Are you prepared? Yeah, let's do it. Ah, I perhaps forgot to mention one thing. I require one Zonai charge as an offering. Sinister. Offering? Our custom since long ago has been for participants in the ceremony to offer a Zonai charge to the island. No Zonai charges have been provided for many years. We are in short supply. Your cooperation would be appreciated. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. I already threw 4 of them into the gotcha over there. Then follow me to the starting position. Your task is to pass through all the rings in 35 seconds or less. Okay, I'll do me best. Is it from the time that I high-fived the... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Here we go! Jump! Okay. So now we gotta... Then we go over here. And once we're lined up, dive. You can dive for that one as well. Clouds. Inconvenient. Okay, dive. Gotta glide my way over to this one. And then dive. And then aim for the water. And donezo. No problem. I imagine there are going to be harder ones later on, eh? It would seem to make sense. Either that or I got to do it again, but faster. Your time is 25.61. That counts as a success, though not by much. I have here the mark of your maturity. You have earned this. Skydive mobility up. Oh, you can just do that, huh? The glide shirt. The cloth sewn in this shirt helps it catch air, increasing the wearer's ability to glide while they plummet from the sky. That seems really convenient, and also convenient if you're trying to do this particular task faster. You completed the ceremony, but you must not settle for mere completion. Continue to apply yourself and aim to beat our fastest recorded time of 20 seconds. Will you attempt the ceremony again? I will require an offering. I will pass for now. I await your next attempt. Okay, that was an excellent dive. Thank you. That's not what you said earlier, though. Though not by much. I heard you. Okay, so I've got that now, which is nice looking, honestly. I like the arm tassels. Very stylish. And they jostle about when I run around, which is nice. I feel like it would be a little bit warm for everyday usage, but, well, I'm sure it's fine. Do we go again? We go again. One more try, please. One more try. I'll do it. One Zonai charge. Have it. I don't know how much difference this will make, but we're going to give it a go. 20 seconds or less, you say? Okay. Jump. Okay, now we're diving. And we're... Wow, that is way better. Also, it has a neat graphic to it. I've got, like, little wings. Glider wings, you might say. Seems very appropriate for given for what it is. Make it, make it, make it, make it! I got it! 1910! Heck yeah! Just barely got the edge of that ring, the last one, that is. Haha! I thought perhaps I had flubbed it, but I did not. Your time is 19.10. This is an astonishing new record. My records indicate that you are faster and braver than any previous challenger. I mean, it does help that I have the outfit you gave me specifically for doing this, but yeah. I award this to you in honor of your extraordinary record. You have earned it. Large Zonai charge. Thanks, I thought you needed those, though. Please tell me your name. I will register you as the record holder. I'm Link. Hello. Understood. Your name is Link. I have registered you as the record holder. I wouldn't be surprised if you've run into a Link or two across the years, though. Like, we seem to keep recurring. Yeah, well, fair enough, anyway. Will you attempt the ceremony again? Nah, I'm good. I await your next attempt, but why would I do it? Why would I do it? I don't need another large charge. I don't think. At the moment, I don't think. All right. There's a shrine over here. I have been going an hour. I want to do the shrine. I'm going to do the shrine. I'm going to do the shrine, okay? Okay? It's probably going to be fine, right? I completed a trial to... Tonhi? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Tonhi Shrine. I completed a trial to open this thing, so it may actually just be like, hey, good job, have a box. Well, we'll see. High five. Skip. You can't skip the high five, though. I mean, you probably could if you really were persistent, but why would I? This looks like an actual trial. Combat training archery. Tonhi Shrine. I see. It looks like they're probably going to want me to shoot arrows while floating in the air, given those fans at the edges, huh? In which case, maybe this garb will suit me well for this? Oh, hi. Yeah, they're going to want me to shoot that guy while floating, aren't they? Probably. Hello. This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Oh, I'm listening. What you got? Draw your bow in midair to heighten your senses. Focus. Target your enemy with an arrow and release. Your other attacks are ineffective here. Ready yourself. Shoot the guy. Basically, in summary, shoot the guy, but from the middle of the air. Got it. Yes, I know how to do that. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Hop, and then you shoot the guy. I did it. Do I have to do it again? Well done. Great. I've done it. Now what? Is that it? No, that was not it. Heighten your senses again. Take aim and defeat the enemies. But my other attacks are ineffective here, so I gotta just shoot them, huh? Okie dokie. You got it. Here we go. Now we're gonna shoot you, and you, and you. There we go. Great. Did I have to get them all in one go, or it didn't count? I wonder. Well, great. Either way, I did it. You have proven your mastery. Now proceed to the innermost chamber. It feels a little bit like a cop-out that I don't do their singy lines in singy voice, but... well, I don't know. I don't know. Look at all these bows. I guess I don't need another sword. Just as well, because I can't carry it anyway. The bows, however, are extremely welcome. Few charges, few bows. And... that about does it. Box. Give me that box. What you got for me, box? A strong construct bow. Well, I will trade that for this Boko bow. Yes, I shall. Thank you. Those are extremely welcome. Although for now, I will switch out to a, lesser variety. Now then, high five. High five. That said, I did hear you two out once already today, so... Skipa. Thanks for the light of blessing. I feel a little bit deodorized. Bye. Alright. Well, Courage Island. Complete, I guess. And plus I got a shirt. Check out my shirt. I still don't have a hat. I could really go for a hat, you know that? I suppose someday I'll find a hat. I used to have many hats. And then apparently, some guy just stole all my hats. Some people have no respect. But, I'm going to leave off here for today. So, thank you for watching. What are we doing next time? I kind of don't know. I guess I'm going to poke around this region that I'm in right now. Given that I have the, the map now, I can... at some point I'm going to want to check out that chasm. But there's all sorts of stuff going on here. Ludfo's Bog, Ceres Scablands. Why does this not look... wait, the Breach of Demise. That sounds really familiar. That was that hole that I was... That's where I left... oh, that's right by the stable. Right. Oh, yeah, and I left Horse Carl over by Linder's Brow. I should probably do something about that, too, huh? There's a lot to do. We're in a new zone, and there's a lot to do. So I guess we'll get started on doing all that stuff that there is to do, yeah? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.